another fucking episode of the House of Decline podcast. I was going to say it was a dumb podcast, but it's not dumb. It's relevant. It's journalistic. It has quality to it, and everyone loves it. Everyone who listens to it loves it. You'll be hooked. My God, you'll be hooked. And part of this podcast is we talk to musicians who I like, who I find interesting, that are in the Toronto area, because that's where I am, and that's where I meet musicians. And one of these musicians is playing at the show we're playing on May 10th at Handlebar on Augusta Avenue in Toronto, Ontario. She's also half of Hysteria. The act that we're hearing from her is a wonderful noise act called xodkaar, and she has been a friend of mine for years. Her name is Shima Raisi. How are you, Shima?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I want to talk about noisy noise music because it gets in my gourd, and I'm super excited by it.
I love getting in your gourd.
Yes, thank you. We all want to get...
A lot of this is going to be me flirting with you. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. I can flirt back, but I'm very bad at it. Like, I can't flirt because I'm too autistic. So my whole thing is like, you got a thing going. I'm like, do you want to fuck? How about we fuck? It's like that. So that's why I was always bad. That's why I couldn't hook up with people, because I didn't understand the dance. I didn't understand it.
You gotta like do compliment sandwiches just to neg them a little bit. You gotta humble them.
Oh, teach me.
Oh, I got you, babe. Like, okay. So like you see a hot guy at a bar, mm-hmm. and you'll be like, "You're so handsome for a guy whose hairline is receding. What are you wearing? What band shirt is that?" Oh my God. And then you're bombarding them. So it's too quick for them to notice the thing. And if they do, they're insecure. You don't want them.
Wow, you got this down to a science. You could do like a reverse the game. You could do if you wanted to.
It'd be fun. I'd want you involved.
I have, for someone who's very bad at dating, I certainly have a lot of dating tips. No, but that's how it is I don't know how dating is for you, but it's a nightmare for me.
I fuck my friends and then I fall in love with them.
Yeah.
And then it takes them a few years to realize they're in love with me too, but it's too late. So it's just a lot of tragedy.
No, but does it translate to the music?
Oh, yeah. I suppose so, yeah. I do be yearning. Can't lie.
Well, that's okay. So there's a track on that you've released on Bandcamp, and I was need to get the title. Is this the future you promised me? And that sounds like it has some relationship angles to it.
It's mostly existential yearning, but I mean, is that not relationship yearning? It's all tied in. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it came out a lot more erotic than I intended it to. Maybe there was relationship angles that I wasn't thinking about when I was making it.
Yeah.
But yeah, recorded in my bedroom.
Hell yeah.
As most of them are.
As you want to be. It'd be weird if you had like a big studio. We spent $300 million on this noise album.
I like jammed with a friend in the Sun studio. No, what am I saying? Not the Sun. Sorry. The Godspeed You Black Emperor. Sorry, I just worked the Sun show, so they're all in my mind.
Yeah.
Humble brag.
Oh, no, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome.
No, it was sick. So cool. I watching them sound check. I was like walking around the room trying to see if the speakers and the amps treat you differently anywhere else in the room, and it was just fucking getting pounded with it. I couldn't stomach it for more than like 5 minutes at a time. I was just like, oh my fucking God. It dislodged a kidney stone I didn't know I had.
I like to do manipulative indie bimbo by calling them Sun O. Yeah, I call them Sun O.
Sun O.
See people twitch. Try not to correct me.
I bet they love watching you say, oh, I'm sorry. I can't turn it off. I'm sorry.
Sun O. No, that's okay. I'm doing it all the time. But no, I mean, that's why I got this voice. Look, the TERF said that I did this. One time I got a TERF saying, and I assume she's British, so say, oh, that's what I sound like in porn, which is why she talks like that. It's like, what pornos are you watching? I have never heard any.
What pornos are you watching that there's so much dialogue in?
I modeled this voice. I tried to sound like one of those ladies in a 70s movie that's like, oh my God, Elliot Gould, you are the most handsome man available at this time. And he's very handsome, but it's like the man technology. I mean, it says every year the baddie technology increases. And I feel
it's true. Yeah. But sometimes they take technology away from us. Like the Instagram face filters used to be a big part of how I would surf face. And yeah, it's gone. It's sad
anymore. Yeah.
No. There was a Monster energy drink filter that did me good. I got boys in my DMs for that.
From the Monster?
Not anymore.
Yeah, no, they won't.
I love how we're right off the bat just
No, you need to, because this is what noise music has been bereft. You know, noise music. It's just
noise guys are the worst guys to fuck.
Are
they're like esoteric in a bad way.
Does it take a really long time and they build on stuff slowly?
You're funny. It's a lot of drama for not a lot of payback, which is what noise is all about.
That's noise music, baby. Oh my God. I love Mertz Bev's using AI. It's perfect.
I'm not going to lie to you. Every time someone refers to me as a musician, I like have an immediate imposter syndrome attack where I'm like, can I even call it that? I don't think I can call it that.
Sure, you can.
But
just because you came to it through not like formal education, you feel a little.
Who can get formal education from But like, no, I don't know. Formal noise education. Like a bigger guy, like a big guy one time was like, so how'd you come into it? And I was like, honestly, from jazz. And he was like, oh, what an academic approach. I was like,
academic. Oh my God.
Thank you.
No, but I got into noise music through jazz too, because I did, my BA was in music composition.
Hell yeah. Wait, no, I knew this about you. Yeah. Jazz is like truly liberating. Like if you can, when I meet people and they're like, oh, whatever, it's boring. I'm like, you haven't found good shit to listen to. And then also you're weak.
Yeah.
So,
but also it's like even like stuff that's out there is fairly pleasant. Like I think I could put on like an Alice Coltrane record and most people would get down with it, but it still has.
Yeah, for sure.
I know it's the same.
No, if you can find a way to like free jazz, and I think this is the thing about a lot of like the more niche music stuff is like, you're not gonna like it right off the bat. I didn't like a lot of hardcore right off the bat, but you find a way to like it. And for me, it was about texture, which like I've been grappling with as an artist when I was like doing other mediums. When I was like much younger and I painted, even when I was doing poetry, like I just like obsessing about texture. And then starting to think about it like that and frame it like that and going to hardcore shows, I wasn't thinking about how I'm in a room full of sweaty white boys anymore. I was like, these are comrades. And the sound loves me more than, my landlord wants me to die, but the sound loves me. And it just totally reframed my relationship with like, I don't know. I used to think it was performative violence, but then digging into stuff that I like and like, the early power violence and industrial.
Man is the Bastard. Gotta love it. Yeah, we went to a Wisconsin Man is the Bastard show. It was really good. No, but texture, like what you say, the fact that especially when it's live and you can feel the amps like reverberating, it's tactile. It's like did you remember the old kids book Pat the Bunny?
I don't. I grew up in the third world. I'm sorry.
You didn't grow up. Is it around the third world?
Well, it's gonna be.
Oh my God. Oh jeez.
Sorry.
It's bad. It's bad out there. It's not good. Look,
I didn't mean to.
Soleimani. God.
Hell yeah.
No, but that Pat the Bunny was a kid's book, and the gag of the kid's book was that they would have pages of like literal physical texture. So they'd have like printed within the book, there'd be.
Oh, I love that.
Or there'd be like sandpaper. It's like, this is what Daddy's scratchy face feels like, and the kid would rub the sand. But like that same sensation of that variety of textures and that variety of tactile sensations that like. That noise music can get you to feel is very irresistible.
Yeah, for sure. Like a lot of noise that Like, I'll meet people who like noise kind of, or they like the harsh wall noise stuff. That's like a lot of like just coming at you.
Yeah.
And then the way I'll test them is I'll play something like Ryoji Ikeda, the Japanese guy that is like almost sine wave. Like he's just really pure tonal. Sorry. Shima's a little drunk. It'll be like just fucking like sharp, really sharp, which I aspire to. I've been trying to do with my like analog gear, and sounds like glass. Like it sounds like just like fucking, and it like scratches the back of your spine. Like there's something about it that's so you react to it viscerally. And I'll play stuff like that, and they'll immediately react, and it'll be like, dude, I can't stop. Like I can't. We're just sitting here hanging. Like I can't. Can you change it? You know. And I'll be like, oh, so you like it when it's overwhelming and like just saturated, but when there's like shit that just comes at you like that is like, oh, okay.
No, it's very funny because you graduate to this type of music through years of just being in like the weirdo scene, right? And you forget how off-putting it is to somebody that hasn't really experienced it before.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember, like, y'all know Eliane Radigue?
No, damn, what'd she do?
Eliane Radigue, she was an ambient musician. She was a great ambient composer.
Very nice.
And she did a lot more of that tonal stuff, like that slow shifting, which you wouldn't really call noise music. It's closer to ambient music.
I think you do now. Like a lot of that categorization is also changing in different ways that is like interesting to watch. Like what I see booked at noise shows also is like starting to shift in interesting ways.
Mm-hmm. Like it's less of that like hyper, because noise I think a lot gets pigeonholed into that hyper aggressive thing, but it can be a lot more than that.
Well, you can, I saw a video that was like an interview from the 90s where this woman was like talking about the etymology of noise and how it used to be about instrument, and then further back it used to be about to rejoice, like to make a sound like that. And I was like, not the way I do it, but like it's also, I don't know, it's interesting to think about what it means to have a category of music that is supposed to like encompass it not fitting into other categories. Because like I'm often interested in making rhythmic stuff, but I think noise also, a lot of it is about your relationship with, like for me it was a solace to get into it because it was like a place to air out really weird politics for me. Like you can like, you know, I think a lot of it was like poetics of like texture and your relationship with your gear and like, but like mimicking the world around you, which is very industrial, and like texture. I don't know, there's a lot of ways to come at it and come about it. And I think like one of my favorite compliments, not to fucking big up myself, but one of my favorite compliments that a friend of mine who's an artist who like codes and stuff, she was like, at a show, she was like, oh, all the boys were like speaking to their instruments and their gear, but you were in conversation with your machine, which I'm guessing
we'll talk about the machine.
Clarify what the machine.
We'll talk about the machine.
But that's always been interesting to be in conversation with tech. And then also just like stuff I've been involved in, like I'm interested in the idea that we're governed by technology is boring to me. I think we can be like jester gods. Like I think we can fucking make them do our bidding in like funny, silly, goofy ways. And that's why I work with the sex machine.
Are you the sex machine? Are you trying to get Tetsuo with it? Tetsuo, the Iron Man, with it? You know, become the machine.
I think so.
And direct it.
I wear a strap on. No, I don't.
Do you wear a strap on? Well,
I don't.
You can if you want to, but the fuck machine.
No, but sometimes the machine's going.
So one of the things which differentiates your noise music is that you use a very specialized tool on stage.
Yes, ma'am.
What is that tool?
It's a fuck machine that my cam girlfriend gave me when she was moving. Mm-hmm. And I don't have any dildo extensions for it. I have actually never felt how it feels. And everyone asks me, and I'm like, I don't know, it's got intended purpose. But I realize I can make it hit stuff. And I'm trained in like a Middle Eastern drum instrument called daf. And it was just I love percussion. I was interested in, so that's another thing, like making rhythmic noise. I'm like I like to provide, like making polyphonic tones, or like just making it do it over itself, like just fucking hitting something, and all you can control is the speed, and it's just this little guy, and I got obsessed. I just couldn't fucking stop. I would spend evenings. I couldn't stop playing with the fuck machine. I would just be alone in my room, like watching it fucking throw itself like on a rug, and it's moving because it's like at the sheer speed and the fucking weight of itself. It's like moving itself across the rug. Yeah. And it's just this weird little guy. I'm obsessed with it.
No, I think there was like, I mean, even like in doing my comics, like the use of a phallic object as like a non-threatening thing, as like this music making thing is nice, because I think
it suits them. They know how to relate to it.
People like this will be a take, and I don't abide by this. I don't abide by my own takes. But sometimes I just have like a weird thought, and I got to run this out. But I think oftentimes, like if you got a dick, it's interpreted as de facto threatening, which I get. Frankly, dicks have been misused throughout the years. It's a shame. But that's sort of like a knock against you as a trans woman, which is the thing that they always are referring to. Like, it's always got to be about your junk, because that is hypothetically the threatening thing. And I think like a lot of the old comics where like the penis guys were like a desire to like diminish the idea of like having that type of body and then being threatened, right?
Because it's like translated to prowess and shit, which I think is like a lot of unfair. Like to me, it's a playful, like the thrust is not this thing of like penetration, and this kind of, I actually I see it around me where I'm like, oh, this kind of like second wave feminist call to like penetration is violence type of shit. Like, I think that shit is so boring, and like, I thought we already like figured it out. Like, how are we here again?
It's also difficult out there because you don't know a person's life, and there's someone who's saying that might have dworkin reasons for saying that. It's like fair,
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do, but I mean, I think recontextualizing that into something that's, if not harmless, is at least like, there's a playfulness to be pretentious about it. There's a playfulness to it, and
there's other ways to see it.
Yeah, but I think also in doing that, there's this like the rhythmic quality of it. So there's lots of types of noise music. There's like harsh noise music that you said, which is usually just like a wall of stuff that shifts over time. But your music has a lot of space and a lot of pings. Yours is space and pings noise music.
Yeah, I love the pings. I'm obsessed with the pings.
No, but the pings are really good because like the quality of noise music that's also really good once you start getting it is that it's like this instant movie soundtrack, or it has this very visual element to it, where once you get in it, you're in this like dark zone, and the pings, like they remind you of like traversing an ocean, or like when I listen to your record, I imagine myself in a forest at night, and that.
Oh, I love that.
But that atmospheric quality, is that what you got?
Yeah, it's such a gift to like, as an artist, being able to like transform people to places they can go in their own heads, like not necessarily painting such a literal picture, which is why I hate film. I know it's an incredibly I know it's like a really like hallucinatory medium, and like because it's multisensory, like there's a lot of places you can go, and there's a lot of ways to handle it. Mm-hmm. And it's interesting, and it's ever changing, and we're such a video obsessed society. But also because of that, I think he has too much power. And I'll always be time is a fascist, film is a fascist, like I'll always be fucking calling it. And I think sound has a purity, I think, because it's like it's sensory, like it calls to you into your body. And then when it's happening, like a lot of the time I'll have like a loose thesis going into a performance and an idea of what gear I want to use. But then what happens and like how I see the audience reacting to me and like where we're going together is like, you know, entirely up to fucking fate. And I think there is like darkness in me that I'm trying to hash out. Yeah. And like as we were talking about before, like I brought, you know, we all have attention complexes, and I think a lot of the, but then also there was, I don't know, coming into it, I was like, I'm not classically trained, and I also like there's no inclination in me to soothe. So I might as well, I've always had a talent, as many of my close friends will tell you, to fucking make people uncomfortable. And I was like, oh, I belong here. Like, this is sick. Like, you could just do this.
I mean, is there like a goal to make the noise people, the freaks, to freak out the freaks? Is that what you're trying to do?
I hope so. I hope, but I don't know if there's a way to do that anymore. I feel like we're so saturated now that all you can do is just kind of work it out and like respond to your surroundings and be one with your scenes and your environments. I'm a big believer in fucking doing it locally, as much as I'm an international fucking creature, as much as I'm very in touch with my friends in the elsewheres. Like I'm a huge advocate for like the local DIY and just whatever's around you, whatever means you got to fucking making it happen. But sorry I'm cussing so much.
That's fine. This is a big girl podcast. You can cuss as much as you want. You can say cunt. You can say I don't know. I don't want to. That's the other problem. I feel like I still need more time in the trenches of womanhood before I'm like fully okay with all the stuff.
Oh my god, no! You can say, of course, you've earned cunt. Are you kidding me?
I mean, cunt has been so defanged.
Yeah, make cunt scary again.
We need it. Well, now they had to come up with a new worst one. And I'm not gonna say it.
Wait, how do you feel about Karen?
Oh, Karen? I mean, that's funny. It's funny that people but that's old hat at this point, isn't it? Like, I don't hear Karen.
Kind of, yeah. I feel like we need a new way to say it.
Yeah. I like clan stems is really funny to me when they're talking about, you know, because, just like white people in general are fairly racist and they don't know. And because they just, and so it's funny when you see like a white trans woman that still bears that, but still has I can't be bigoted because I myself am oppressed. They have that sort of mentality. And
yeah, it's a fun thing to juggle. Good luck to them.
I got it. I mean, here it's weird to me because I like stopped caring about the show and realized all you had to do is just say to yourself, you know what, I'm not so great. I'm not so. Maybe
I am a cunt.
Maybe I am a cunt. Jeez, yeah, maybe they're right. I think. I got it. So jazz music and noise music.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
absolutely. What, so you're talking about free jazz. Like, I got really into Sun Ra when I was in college. And from there, I mean, it's like the best music there is because it's sort of like, if you think at least a major purpose of art is to communicate, right? Then I feel that is like the most direct communication from the source of feeling to
for sure
your vocal cords that you're vibrating or what you're putting out into the piano or what knobs you're turning at the right time.
Yeah. It also is like jazz also, coming from a background of Black culture in the Americas. Like, I am also like an anthropology nerd. I studied it for a few years in U of T and I dropped out, but it never left me, just that kind of fascination with how culture forms. Mm-hmm. And a huge part of like what's interesting for me in like the Black resistance in jazz culture is like keeping alive traditions of music and the improvisation tradition. Like, that's what really taught me how to be with other people sonically, and then also how to improvise with noise, which is most of what I do. I don't come in like there's a loose kind of idea in my head, but it's entirely improvised all the time. And it was just so like liberating in like a profound existential way to learn from musicians who've studied it and have like put the time in, and to like read about it and to listen to it and be like, oh my fucking God, like there's ways of being that will, I don't know how to say it, like it's like you exercise a part of yourself that can learn to be liberated. And it really helped heal a lot of parts of me that wanted to die. Like it really was like an antidote existentially. And I'm so grateful for the fucking Shoulders of Giants. Like my boys like Anthony Braxton, Albert Ayler, fucking
Spiritual Unity.
So much Cecil Taylor fucking unleashed my brain. Like
Cecil Taylor. Have you ever seen that video of him where he's just like saying the names of classic black songstresses cattily? Where he's just going,
I don't think so, but I love that tradition. Oh my God. Okay. Incredible. Thank you. Homework.
But no, I think also through that music, it was freeing in a way, because it's like you can do it at any skill level, right? And that's what I liked about it. There's that punk quality to it, where this is
for sure
not only this very inclusive type of music, but I was also always in search of a music, and it's also why I'm very attracted to noise music as well, because it's very difficult to sell jeans with this music. It's very difficult. You know, it's a music that almost resists overcapitalization by virtue of its unpleasantness, which is,
exactly.
I mean, it's pleasant to me, but it's not like, it makes you more aware of your surroundings. And for the point of music for a lot of people is to be made less aware of their surroundings, to be locked in the fantasy of who's ever performing. But, you know, like John Cage suggests in 433, there's a way to create music that suddenly grounds people within the context of their surroundings. And I think that's what
for sure
free jazz and noise music is especially good at.
Yeah, I think so. Like it's, a lot of it is like the drama of the moment. Like, you're going on a journey together. Yeah. And if you show up unsettled, it settles you. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's, you know, it helps you tap into, and I like by no means I'm talking about just what disturbs you and shocks you and pushes you rhythmically. Like it can be a lot of stuff that would be categorized as ambient, but sonically is like tapping into what, there's a lot of ways to play with silence. And like, yeah, it's so exciting. It's like a really exciting medium. I'm pretty addicted to it. I used to be a lot more multimedia. Like I used to be like wanting to touch fucking everything, but I think, well, music as well, not just, you know, noise and the more experimental stuff, but music is the kind of thing that sucks you the fuck in.
Oh yeah.
And I love like how much I, you know, touch butts with people that have been in it for a lot longer and like are a lot more married to it. But I don't know, I'm really grateful that like people can feel something or like tap into something, or like sometimes it's what I'm going for, sometimes it's bigger than me. Like it's really exciting. Like for me, it's just like this continuous way of like being an art nerd, being an art student. Like it's like, oh, a new pedal, I'm gonna obsess about it. Like, oh, a new app on my phone, I'm gonna obsess about it. Or like a lot of the time it's ways to like hash out what the fuck I'm feeling politically. And there's nothing left to say. Like there's fucking nothing left to that's it. It's not, you go.
Well, what I'm thinking is like, I don't know if you were like, if you see the exchange of discourse and takes online about what's going on, it's like this, it somehow feels like, especially if I put this on some sort of electronic digital medium where I try and make my take or my political ideology succinct in a way that this format demands it, it always ends up getting cheapened. So now you have this thing that's this sort of like universal language, and through abstraction you can say something that's more profound about it, but in order for it to hit with profundity, it requires the imagination of the listener.
Yeah, for sure. I think it also like a lot of what the like harsh noise like the like harsher like punker stuff that like noise comes from, it used to tap a lot more into in-group kind of politics and thinking and community, you know, art making, but it's expanding out of that in like abstracted ways. Like you could like listen to something that you have no idea who's making it or like why you like it or what you like about it, but it's, I don't know, I think we're more and more in an age of war, in an age of abstraction, in an age of like, you know, like I find myself thinking more about like Buto Japanese dance that was born of fucking tragic shit and like nuclear, you know, mutations. Like I'm thinking a lot about just like music and culture that comes out of war. Like there's a piece of there's a video of Chechen women during the war with Russia, where they're doing a zik, they're doing like a mantra of like Muslim prayer, and it's they're singing La ilaha illallah, no God but Allah, and they're just chanting together, and they're naming the battlefields, and they're naming their sons, and they're naming the generals that are like out, and they're like, God keep them safe, he'll come back, he'll return, we didn't ask for this war, the sisters will pray and ache, and the brothers will be in the trenches. And it soothes me. Like something about it is just, it carried me through a lot of like the attacks in Iran, and like it's so, I don't know, I think we're stepping into like an age of illogical expression, and these kinds of mediums just make more and more sense to me. But also a lot of the kind of stuff that is like timeless and folkloric, like also is like, okay, this is bread and butter. Like,
yeah. Well, I think it's like, I don't know if this has been happening to you, but I find because of AI, and specifically AI, like the magic of the internet is totally gone. It's almost,
for sure.
Hold me has really been lost. And now I'm seeing it far more as a medium in order to find real life events that I can get out to confirm that stuff actually happened. And more so than that, I think that quality of like noise music or folk music or stuff that people generate in order to process the tragedy they're feeling in like a regional, specific or local context, I think that hits much harder than, say, AI music, or I don't know, that's something like somber, or which is designed to like appeal to the widest audience possible, and is like hits all the notes, but feels like it's totally and this is no hate against somber, my foot is out of the pop music industry, and lots of people seem to like it, but I think there's sort of a reaction to that very like wispy, it feels like this person was generated in a computer quality. Yeah,
totally.
A lot of art,
Yeah, I think a lot less people are like able to connect or respond to that. I don't know, it's interesting. Like I find myself connecting a lot with like small town white people, or like people that grew up in some way marginal, like someone that grew up just always small in stature, so they were always fucking picked up. Like there's a lot of ways to be, not to fucking appeal to the like, fuck you if you're white, I don't give a fuck. I don't know how to.
We're glazing whites. This podcast, we're glazing whites. But no, there is like, no, I think that's also part of this whole thing too.
There's a lot of ways to be fucking agonize, and I've always related to those who agonize. Like it's a lot more than there's fucking Iranians that moved here with money that I want fucking nothing to do with. Like there's nothing between us that I like can begin to relate to.
Yeah, but it's why I, as a bougie tranny, can relate to the people in Harlan County with Johnny Paycheck going, take this job and shove it, because it's like No, because we're bonded by the idea that in some way society is not made for us. It was not made with us in mind. And, I think that's universal.
Real shit.
Yeah. And, but what's weird is what happens when the majority of people feel as if society is not made for them. Because
we're gonna have to grapple with that soon. But I don't know. There's still, how do I say this? Like, there's like ways that people on average are like conforming to non-conformity. That's like, I don't know. It's interesting to see as someone who's never fucking been, like, every room I step in, I'm like, am I covered in dog poo? Like, can you smell it on me?
Yeah.
It's interesting to see, how people on average grapple with that. Like, I was also someone who like always struggled with the idea of the average person, the idea of like, oh, what do people en masse, like what's popular and why is it popular? Like, I don't see myself separate from them. Mm-hmm. And I think often when you're forcefully separated from the average person, you relish in it, you take pride in it, you find some way to like fucking be like, yeah, I'm fucking, I'm knowledgeable in my own ways, in my own circles, I'm somebody for myself. But that was never something that like brought me joy. I was just like, I want to relate to my neighbor. I want to relate to like the average like old lady on the street. But I don't know, we live in such a weird, we, as in you and me, live in such a weird, specific kind of society. Like, I don't see older people or like kids for like months at a time. Like, I think the way we live is fucking weird.
Just divorced from each other in our in our own life. Everyone's
in their 20s and everyone's poor and everyone's paying too much for rent, except the ones that don't admit it.
Yeah.
Like, once in a while I'll find myself at like a bougie AP and I'll be like, how the fuck you make this money doing graphic design? Like, I've seen your shit, you're not that good. Like, what are you doing? It's just fucking bizarre.
I mean, there is that question of what rises to the top or what gets ahead. The frustration that it seems to be some mediocrity that gets ahead. Oftentimes, I wonder, because I've had some measure of notoriety online. And then the question that you ask yourself, because you can never be happy, you can never think, I deserve this, is like, is the reason why this is hitting is because it's mediocre? Is the reason why this is hitting is because it appeals to some lowest common denominator?
Well, okay, to be fair, also, like, something I always aspired to in my poetry as well was like something that someone who's a new English speaker can understand and relate to, which I think is like, I was genuinely, not gonna lie to you, on a rant late night, like fucking high and drunk off, whatever, showing your shit, showing your comics to a friend of mine, being like, the reason this hits, like the reason this is good and I fuck with it is because of this thing that I'm talking about. That's like, there's a way to relate to people that is not snobby. You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean,
I think, and you're funny. Like, honestly,
very nice.
It's just good. Sometimes
maybe, but there's that question of like, because I mean, I do turn my mind towards that. There is this thing of like, okay, and I mean, I think that's also what's nice about noise music is you're not even thinking about how do I pitch this to a mass audience, because there's just no such thing as mass noise music. Or I mean, there kind of is in like hyper pop, but not really,
Sophie noise. Well, yes, it is. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's why I always got sort of upset at Sophie in a way, because it was like taking this music that was very resistant to capitalization and reforming it so that it could be capitalized on. And I said that in the interview that I did with HTML Jones, and people got mad at me, as they should. This is a crank opinion. This is like a Gen X Adbusters opinion. I fully acknowledge this, And her music is, I'm not going to sit here and be an
asshole. No, love her, obsessed with her.
There is that quality to it where And the music leaned into it, right? It was about acknowledging your obsession with fame and notoriety and the presentation of self, and grappling with the idea that it's hollow, but also you still are damned to pursue it, because that's how you get anything in the world. And the music very explicitly deals with that. But also, just like, I wish I enjoyed that aesthetic more, because I just don't. At the end of the day, I can try and rationalize it, but it's like that model runway thing is ultimately what it's copying to. And that was just like, that's part of.
I know why you death drop, but this is something I could never do. You know.
Yeah, I never fucking learned how to do it either. It's just, it doesn't come naturally to my body to go down like that. Yeah. All I do is try to keep myself up.
Yes, absolutely. Posture is very important. Now. But yeah, I've gone on enough Sophie rants. I think maybe some obsession with her is also due to a degree of professional jealousy, where it's like, I should be.
That's fair.
The cheekbone.
No, it is something to fucking aspire to, like, to be able to be, for people to be like, she didn't have enough time. She was, taken too soon. Like, what I aspire to is, I'm like hoping to do a little act of terrorism.
A little act of terrorism there.
Just a little bit.
A little one.
And then my entire music shit is so people can have something to dig back on, so they can be like, oh, that weird Iranian girl, she made music. Have you heard her music? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I want people to be able to, like, I don't know what I'm saying.
No, I think I know what you're saying. Although the NSA agent that's currently listening to this might be.
It's okay. Let them hear it.
Yeah,
I want them to anticipate.
What are you gonna do?
I want them to know I'm coming. There's nothing left to do. Like, it's just, can I just fucking advocate for industrial sabotage? Like, there's nothing meaningful left to do. Yeah. What the fuck are we gonna do about it? All I do is, like, scream into a mic alone and just fucking make the sounds go crazy and angry. Like, there's nothing left to do. There's no meaningful way of existing in the world that is like, and I say this, you may not know this about me. My dad was an activist in Iran. Like, he was a human rights lawyer. He was a criminal lawyer who just got radicalized over time and was like, I have to save people. I have to, like, turn a death sentence into a prison sentence. I have to fucking keep these women who were married as children and killed their husbands, fucking rightfully so, like, out of prison. And he did an interview with some, like, American, like, student-based thing, and they came for him. They were like, you're paid by America, and they gang stalked us. Like, it was the last couple of years we were in Iran was a nightmare. And, like, there was nothing to prove because he wasn't doing shit. Like, all he did was, like, he grew up in a farm, he grew up poor, and he just, like, he'll tell me stories about when he was, like, a law student and he had to do a project where he had to, like, visit prison and, like, talk to a prisoner. And he could hear them lashing somebody, which is often for like, sex-based crimes. And the sound of someone in pain, like, radicalized him, changed him forever. And he just, like, a lot of the time of me growing up, of us in Iran, was him, like, navigating trouble and, like, navigating a way to stay alive within the system, which I think we do as artists, like, just to fucking find a way to make it and to keep making it without getting eaten alive. And, like, we left.
Yeah.
So much for that. Yeah. But love you, Baba. Like, he just, and then we move here and it's demoralizing, like, watching my fucking dad, who is, like, an intellectual of, like, Sharia, like, he just, the first few years here was humiliating. It was incredibly... I've been working since I was fucking 15, 16 when I moved here. I think I was 16. Just nonstop working, like, A&W was my first job. Like, you don't catch a break. Like, you just have to fucking survive. And then I don't know, like recently with all the shit going on, also that's been helping me be like, kind of confront myself in existentialism and be like, you don't get to be a goddamn pussy about it. Like, you people worked hard for you to survive. You're gonna sit here and be like, wow, like people are dying in Iran and Lebanon and Gaza, so I'm gonna just be sad. Like, no, get the fuck off your ass, do something about it.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I found like relating to my counterparts in a lot of ways to mean something. I don't fucking know. I'm still figuring it out, but I also have been like laboring nonstop. Like, it's just,
well, if you're talking about, and I'm going to try and put this in the loosest terms as possible so as to not get in trouble. But if we're starting on some real shit,
up to you, babe.
Well, it's funny that, so I have this enduring obsession with ContraPoints, right? Who's obviously gone full, soft Zionist, liberal humiliation ritual, right?
Yeah, that's when I stopped listening.
Yeah. And so I watched her new video because, of course, I have to continue this obsession, right? And it's about Saw. And what's funny is she goes on a long passage about Inglourious Bastards in it and doesn't once mention that Quentin Tarantino and Eli Roth are like big Zionists, and that sort of should color your interpretation of Inglourious Bastards, which is overtly a meta exploration of propaganda, of fascist propaganda made by two
funny
Zionists.
enough.
And she just doesn't mention Israel at all, which is really fun. It just totally skirts it because, which I feel is like academic malpractice. And it really hit home, like what is at the crux of the liberal mind is this complete, and I think something that Adam Curtis is, who is obviously a big crank, and I'm not going to rely on too much in order to, but his big thing is like, there's a lack of imagination on which way to go forward. No, it's not that there's a lack of imagination. It's just that we know what the thing is, and it's violence. It's lunch. It's fucking a bloodbath is going to happen.
I fucking agree. Which is why the music, you have to train for it, motherfucker. Like, it's not going to come easy. You got to be able to stomach it. Like, I think like I'm seeing this happen in real time in my community with like the ways that I'm sure you've seen it, like the way that like the monarchy supporting the ones that want the Shah's son from 79 kid who grew up in Glendale, California. I have more of a right to be the fucking empress of the Persian Empire than this bitch does. Like, are you kidding me? He hasn't seen shit in Iran. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And like, if you speak out, you're fucked. Like, my friend Castra, who's in Siakal, who's a fucking Persian fronted, like Persian, like Iranian Farsi speaking punk band. And then his people that follow him and like fuck with the music will be in his DMs being like, what other alternative do we have? Literally any. Imagine it. Fucking, try to imagine it. Are you fucking kidding me? It's just so insane the way that they'll radicalize people under the name of like liberalism, like classical liberalism, and then what it looks like is like, we want Amazon and McDonald's in Iran. I don't. I want my family to eat meat. Like, are you fucking kidding me? It's just been really, really disgusting watching the way everything's unfolded. It's really put me off of, I hate to say this in like a non-Iranian space, but it's put me off of my own goddamn community. Like, I don't know how to fuck
I'm a Jew, so I'm an anti-Zionist Jew, so I can never relate to that. Like, I don't know
Hell
if I can have problematic members of your own diaspora.
Of your own family.
Of your own family.
Genuinely, is my Jewish friends I talk to where I'm like, my mom, they got my mom. And they're like, yep. Like, how are you gonna have dinner? I text them. Like, I'm like, emotionally support me through this dinner. I'm just in the bathroom texting them, trying not to cry. Like, it's fucked. It's sad. And it all boils down to what one of my best friends, Suresh, calls airing out your personal traumas in your politics.
Oh, yeah.
And It's a lot of that. It's like trying to be like, well, when I was in the third grade, my Muslim grade teacher slapped me because my hijab wasn't good. And I'm like, bitch, me too. But I have a healthy relationship with Islam. I am a Muslim. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? On a broader capacity,
I remember
exactly.
Like, I was talking to one of those Iranian ladies, you see, who was very supportive of. And well, I just got into it with her because, you know, and you forget what like quote unquote normal people are like. You forget that a lot of people hold this opinion. And so you're thinking, well, she'll be chill, you know, and at some point I found her saying that she was actively rooting for Israel to kill more.
Yeah, people. It's a lot of that.
It's like, really? Do you know how bad Israel is? Do you know how bad it is? Like, I know how bad the imams are. I don't like the imams either. But do you know how bad Israel is? Like,
so sad.
Yeah.
It's a lot of this. Like, it's a lot of trying to fucking remind people that the oppressor has the same stink everywhere. It's like, not to fucking talk about my dad so much, but I have like the opposite of a dad issue. My beautiful, beautiful father, my martyr of a father, one of the things he did in Iran was he had his, like, what do you call it, qanun, like a convention of organization of like the lawyers in Iran, and then in every province.
Yeah.
They were connected with conventions of other lawyers, like organizations that are, and they would play soccer together. And they had this like peaceful front of an idea to go to each other's countries and play soccer games and then visit each other's jails and courthouses and then talk about their, you know, systems and like what the faults are. And it was just this incredible thing that these lawyers of different countries were doing. And he told me that jails in everywhere he visited smelled the same.
Oh yeah.
They smelled of like bad
piss. It's piss.
And human misery and piss and shit. Like, hold on a sec. Wait.
No,
let's unpack. What'd you do? What'd you do, bitch?
That's why we do. Well, no, I went to because I had I entertained briefly becoming a lawyer, so I worked at public defense.
Oh yes, like I remember this too.
And I was very bad at it. You know, I didn't have the capacity to do it. No, honestly, I really admire people like your dad, because if you're able to do that work and you're able to like also take the emotional burden which comes with the like,
I mean, it consumed all our lives, to be fair, but it is also, especially in like a system like Iran's where you're like really hands-on and you're like you're just fucking arguing and like, I don't know where he got the fucking utopian idealistic kind of spirit to do it. And I still argue with him. But you know what's crazy demoralizing now? It's like lately when I talk to him, he's like, I don't know. What the fuck is there to fight for? I'm like, don't say that. Don't you say that. Because he genuinely used to always be like, no, we will get educated. We'll go back to Iran. They'll hate to see us coming. Like he just always believed in fighting for whatever means you can to make someone's suffering less of a suffering. Like to turn a death sentence into a prison sentence. Like he just really wholeheartedly believed, had these utopian ideals that like we can understand people and compassion with them and fucking save them and like make their lives easier and then catch the problem at the root and educate people. Like a lot of what he did when I was like 8 or 9 was do these workshops in like rural or like poverty-ridden places where he taught women how to get divorced with all their rights and like their children intact. Like I grew up watching this, and then we moved out here and we were poor and it just everything flipped, and I didn't know how to make sense of myself. I didn't know how to make sense of the society I stepped in. And then being a teenager, but then also coming from Iran where you're so restricted, I had this like, I wanted to lash the fuck out. I wanted to do every drug I could touch. I grew up queer thinking I'm just a pervert that should be locked up. And I moved here and I was like, oh, you can just do that?
Reward you for this here.
It's just it's so bizarre. It's such a bizarre existence that like now I call my dad and I'm like, how the fuck are we at the wiles of someone like Trump?
Yeah.
Is like tweeting like late night for us, like I'm so sad to wipe out a civilization. And we're just like, is my family gonna die? Is my family gonna die? Is my family gonna... I was like, how the fuck did we get here? And my dad's just like, I don't know, babe. Like, how's your job? You know, are you healthy?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
it's demoralizing.
When your dad was coming up in the 80s and the 90s, I don't think he could have anticipated how stupid the internet would make everyone.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna make us smarter too, and just none of us saw it coming.
No, well, because it's like people forgot what smart sounds like. Like, well, here's the thing: is honestly, like, I'm a big dummy. The reason why I trust, but I know what smart sounds like, and smart sounds like someone who is like well considered, not vitriolic. You know what smart sounds like, and to use like potentially a loaded example is Judith Butler. But Judith Butler sounds like she's not trying to entertain. They're not trying to entertain. They're not trying to. They're not trying to like flatter you. They're not trying to say anything, but what they believe is to be the best of their knowledge.
Totally.
And it requires a sort of calmness and a boringness. Of course, some people can wield this to great affect. They can use that sort of boring affect in order to sound more authoritative. Henry Kissinger comes to mind. I think that's why he was so effective, is because he knew what smart sounded like. But people don't care what smart sounds like anymore. And Henry Kissinger, to his credit, was very smart. He was just evil. But, you know, like... Yeah,
you can do both.
Yeah.
To be fair, like, it's... You know, we live in an age that it, like, deters people. Like, I think a lot of the appeal of Trump and like the fucking Reza Pahlavi of the son of the exiled Shah, like a lot of the appeal is populism is like, this is like a people's guy, like this is somebody that knows what I'm about, you know. And
he's a slob. I can relate to him. He's a slob.
Yeah, and when you take like such like multi-dimensional like societal issues like Islam in the Middle East, like you can't boil that down to a couple sound bites. Like it's so much more complicated than that. And it's really easy to just get swept. And I have all the goddamn sympathy in the world for people like that, because they wanted to feel heard, and I get that. And they're traumatized. I get, like, I am too, but it took so much more love in me. It took so much more radical politics in me to be like, no, actually, I'm going to try to understand it in many different ways. Like, actually, I'm going to try to fucking see it for where it's coming from and not get swept up in, like, especially in, like, the idea of a false leader. Like, I think that's another thing that the age that we're stepping into is, you know, as much as we love the celebrity, is we can't fucking be acting like that anymore. We can't do that anymore. It doesn't make sense anymore. Like, no one's coming to save us. There's no father figure. There's no gods. There's no masters. Like, it's just you and you, babe. Like, but there's also no majority vote. Like, but I feel like people have also forgotten how much power there is in taking to the streets and just burning everything. Like,
well, because
get together.
Because I mean, I think like a lot of people are waiting for the other shoe to drop. A lot of people are waiting for. That's
what it was. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No. Well, just the only thing I was going to say is like whatever thing is going to happen, the right wing will initiate it, and we will have no choice but to respond. And so I think a lot of people are just waiting for that moment, whatever it will be.
Yeah, funny that the right wing always has to fucking be the ones to like put their foot forward.
They always do. Well, because they make the, of course you can't kill us all, but every 100 years or so, people on the right get the idea, maybe we can kill them all. and they try it, and then it always fails.
They're like, there's logs of them trying to change their sex and fucking There's
Bros, I think we can do it. I think we can kill them all. I think we can actually do it. And then they are very surprised when people are...
Which is why I'm supportive of right-wing trans people.
No. Wrong. There's lots of those.
You want to end the call now?
No, there's that.
No, I'm kidding.
No, I know you're kidding. But what do you think? An army of ContraPoints, an infantry of ContraPoints, 10,000 ContraPoints, armed with rifles, shooting down.
With ice picks.
Yeah, armed with ice. Yeah, going Trotsky on everyone's asses.
I don't know. I have compassion for them, but at some point I'm also like, you beautiful idiot. Like my auntie, my aunt, my mom, like, you beautiful idiot. Like, get better. Do better. That's the thing. Like, I was trying to explain it to my friend, and I was like, I empathize them. I empathize for them, and they don't get me. They still treat like me and my peers as like little baby leftists or lashing out. And I'm like, no, I promise you, I read history, I read fucking theory. Like, there's a reason I got here, and it's not for nothing. Like, I just wish that it was both ways, and I think a lot of it isn't. I think a lot of what has like swept leftism aside as like an outdated idea and swept like guerrilla fucking getting together and getting shit done aside. But I mean, to be fucking fair, the oppressor no longer has a physical shape. Like, there is no lord of the village that we can like go to and like burn his house down. Like, it is a lot more complicated now. But I also think that we all need to get more uncomfortable, like, which is also
it's just the
thesis of my life. Like, we all need to be a little more uncomfortable, just constantly, and sit with it and sit in it and just fucking feel it in our bodies. Like, it's happening as we speak. I feel like I'm seeing more and more people just be like, oh, I don't know, acceptance. I don't know, just sitting in it, and it's like, come with me.
Changing your relationship with discomfort. I mean, because I'm like, okay, degrowth means a lot to a lot of different people, right? And I would say I'm degrowth, I don't think we were all going to live on communes. Like, we need some sort of industrialized, centralized system in order to provide medicine to people, right? But it's clear to me that, the way that we live today is obviously in excess and out of step with nature.
For sure.
No one needs to take as many flights as they do a year. No one needs to do that.
Listen, Taylor Swift, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Look, Taylor. We're about to do Revolution, Taylor's version. I mean, that's the other thing is
I want to make a really funny joke about degrowth, but I don't know if.
Go ahead. It's about flaccid.
Transitioning is degrowth. Transitioning is degrowth. We're all born. Well, listen.
No, not for me, honey. No.
Not the way I do it.
Not the way that I do it.
Hell yeah.
Freaking, a degrowth in the sense that, because I think some people like pitch a version of it where you're wearing the hair shirt and, you have farm duty and stuff like that. But I think I can envision a version.
No, that's also like a fantasy of fucking. Who's that girl? Oh, I can't remember her name. The one that like makes like cereal and Pop-Tarts from scratch, but she's lady, like wearing designer.
Lady, I love that lady.
Yeah. Oh my god, the whole trad thing is so fascinating to me because. What drew me to those ideas as they were, because I am no goddamn exception. Like, when there's discourse going viral and everyone's like pitching in, I'll listen, I'll think about it.
Yeah.
And in the same summer, an ex of mine from 10 years ago took me on a road trip from Toronto to Vancouver, like across the country.
Neat.
And it was so exciting to see the country, very exciting for an immigrant. And then also we landed in BC, and he had land that he inherited from his grandpa. Oh my. And he's like, showing me around, and he's like, yeah, this is where I would set up a house, this is where I would have goats. And then I turn around and he's on his knee and he's saying, Baman Ezdavaj Mekani in an accent in Farsi, fucking asking me to marry him, which is so funny. Because the day before we were in like buttfuck nowhere, BC.
Oh my.
And he was girl,
I assume you didn't marry him.
No, I'm here. We were in buttfuck nowhere, BC. And he was like, I'm going on a secret errand. And I was like, okay, weirdo. And like, you know, we're on a road trip. We're like falling back in love a little bit. It's been 10 years, but like,
yeah, it's intimate.
It was just so bizarre because for a fucking second, well, I mean, immediately after I was like, get up. I don't want to see a man I'm fucking on his knees ever.
What are you trying to suck my dick here? What's going on?
No, listen, it's just, come on, get up off your knees, baby.
Oh no, that must have been sad for that couldn't have been nice.
I hope not. I immediately drank like a bottle of gin to my face.
Of course.
And I'm just like, I don't know, let's talk about it. Like, why aren't you asking me to date again? Like, I have a life in Toronto. I'm building shit. Like, I'm doing shit. I'm making moves in the DIYs. Like, I care about shit. Like, I work hard. And he just like, the image of what he could offer me was this trad wife thing that fit into my weird little niches, which was so funny. It's like, I could give you a studio, you could do your field recordings, you know.
Look, the problem is it's a little hot. I get it. It's like,
I know, it's sexy. I want it.
Look, like,
and I love to farm. I come from that.
Yeah, we all got a little sub fantasy. We all secret, a little of a part of you wants to be Kristen Stewart in Twilight, and some man who could kill you, but he won't, is obsessed with you.
But he won't.
He won't.
But will he?
Maybe he will.
Well,
I don't know. I mean, you are isolated on a farmstead together. Anything could happen, but he won't.
Terrifying.
Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty of men, is that they're terrifying. That's why they're hot, unfortunately.
So we love them.
That's why we love men, because they're really scary.
Sorry, such an insane tangent.
No, that's what we're just.
I just threw it at you.
About. That's what podcasts are about.
You're a good sport.
No, I think people. I mean, my general attitude is like people. I don't think like public confessional, and this isn't even confessional, I would say. No,
we killed that.
Yeah.
We as women killed that.
We as women are, proving ourselves every day. No, but I think people feel really disturbed talking about, intense in scare quotes, stuff like that. But I think it's pretty normal. I think it's stuff that's okay to like.
You could get murdered by a partner. You should just be ready for, you should just watch out for the signs.
Look, all you need to do is watch Jennifer Lopez enough, and just watch Jennifer Lopez enough over and over again, and you'll be okay. You'll be safe.
And ContraPoints, but up to before she became an explicit Zionist. Implicit, my bad.
Implicit Zionist. No, God. I mean, there's like, I'll fix you, ContraPoints. I'll get to you. She blocked me.
I'm coming for you, bitch.
I'm coming for you, bitch. We're gonna radicalize ContraPoints. We're gonna get that ContraPoints man. What if she is doing this as a front? What if she's secretly like?
Listen, I respect that shit.
What if she's like doing the liberal thing and she's actually using a time machine to funnel money to the Viet Cong? She's getting the liberal money and she's funneling it to the VC. And so we're going to retroactively.
You should desert GI. GI does nothing to fight for.
Wait, what?
Leave the army, GI. Do you know what I'm talking about? That soundbite of like this Vietnamese woman on the radio during the fight, where she was trying to radicalize American soldiers to leave the army.
Yeah,
it's incredible. I love it. That's what I play for white boys before I fuck them.
Oh my God.
And then I make them say the Shahada while I'm fucking them. I'm like, say it.
You must.
Ashhadu anna Allah. No God but Allah, no prophet but Muhammad. Say it! And they're pounding me.
Yeah.
But the soundbite is this woman on like Vietnamese radio, and her voice is incredible and coherent. There's just something really watery about it. It's beautiful. And it'll come up if you Google it. Like, I don't know how to say it.
Leave the army GI. Leave the army GI.
Yeah, desert the army GI. They're not coming back for you. I'm like, hell yeah, bitch.
No, that's what you almost want to do. Maybe we should do that. Maybe I should actively encourage the right-wing people who harass me on Twitter to listen to this podcast. And we should go like, leave MAGA GI.
Leave MAGA GI.
You'll like it better over here. There's trans women that actually know how to suck a dick over here.
We have profound compassion for you.
Don't worry about it.
It's like, but that's the thing. Like when you talk to like, when I remember like working with, like fucking cashier jobs where like I'd have like a 50-year-old coworker who would regurgitate stuff like this, and I'd really talk to them. We'd really get down in the conversation. I'd be like talking about our rent or like our healthcare or like something really specific like that. That's just like a life thing. And they'd be like,
well, sorry to interrupt, but do you have this issue? Because you also have the same thing as me, which you have big eyes. And I noticed when you have big eyes, people just confess stuff to you.
It's true.
It
happens.
Yeah. Do you have like big professional, like we're like right-wing guys?
Bitch, like fucking just sitting in a bus stop. People will be coming up to me like, so my wife left me. I'll be like, I know, I just got here.
Word. Oh my God. And the problem is like, I'm too polite to rebuff them. So I'm just like,
I love that for you. You're so sweet.
I don't know.
I'm polite to strangers, but people I know, watch out.
There was this happened to me a lot at the dog park. Have you met like somebody who has obvious jailhead behavior, like someone who's clearly been to jail?
Yes.
I
work bar. Yes.
Yeah. So they have that like hypervigilance, and they still carry the like. There was a guy at the dog park that always used to come up to me and say stuff like, "The lady down the hallway is threatening me with her eyes. I'm halfway close to killing her. I am halfway close to killing her." And I'm just like, look, and he's confessing all this to me.
You're like, no, don't do it.
I think, I would just say that a lot,
I understand how you feel.
I'm not going to confirm or deny your feelings here, but I know that you feel like that. And it's because of the goddamn Disney eyes. It's because of the fucking Disney eyes. They ruined me.
When I worked like, confession time. When I did sex work, that was a lot of that. It would just be like, my bitch wife is trying to. Well, listen. Yeah. Good point.
Everyone's sex worker. Everyone's transgender. Everyone's sex. No, yeah, but
you're not wrong. You're not.
You're therapizing a lot of weird guys. That's like
it's true. And then now I'm bartending, and it's the same shit where they're just like, my bitch wife, and I'm like, well, it sounds like she's trying her best. Like maybe you should be nicer to her.
Yeah. I'm always trying to do that. I'm always trying to like give shrift to your partner because it's
exactly
you can find love at all in this world,
Well, I don't think what they have is love, but
no. Well, it's interesting to me because
do we have love? Well,
okay, I had this experience when I was a guy. When I went on dating.
What? You used to be. No, I'm sorry. That's not. I'm sorry.
I am a cis woman. No, I don't.
Hell yeah.
When I was a guy, like I would go on dating apps, and the most I would get like a few swipes. Even like as bisexual, I would get like.
It's hard out there.
Like, it's hard out there for guys. But now as a woman,
I got, like, no joke, like, you go on Bumble and you turn on men, you get thousands, like, and it, cause like,
my thing with Bumble is you can specify based on languages they speak. So I like to put in 2 different languages that specifies, like, for lack of a better term, war. I'm give me an Azeri speaking Armenian. What the fuck happened to you, babe?
Yeah, oh my God.
I got you. Suckle at my teat.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Like a Hebrew speaking Arab. What happened?
Oh no. You poor Mizrahi soul.
Yeah, exactly. Put my boob in your mouth so you can taste what goat's milk tastes. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No, that's like, I mean, honestly, like, you say you're not a healer, or you say you're not here to heal people, but that's one of the nicer aspects of femininity that you sort of lean into, is your ability to be like, you can mother, you can comfort people.
I love to mother.
Yeah.
I love the tangents of been. Is there anything we have to cover that?
No.
Also, I'm gonna announce it. You can see it while I'm on camera, but I'm gonna piss in a cup. I'm gonna pour it down the sink.
It's happening right now, folks.
It's happening as we speak.
Where a cup is being pissed into.
I wish you could hear the sound, but you probably can't.
Probably can't hear the sound. You know, you can go to the bathroom, and I can use the real bathroom, and I can just vamp for a couple of minutes.
Yeah, okay.
If that's all right.
I won't turn my mic off.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's going to be a live bathroom interview.
You have to pay for this session of podcasts. Like, you have to pay for this episode.
You got to.
Because Shima pissed on it live.
I've had people offer me to do findom, and the thing is, like, I haven't done.
You should always take that. They get clingy, but the money's worth it.
I bet it is, but there's like that. It's the final frontier of like. I mean, it's probably going to happen eventually, because as I've just been learning, I have dominatrix powers.
Yeah, I can see that for you.
Because I have a bitchy face, and I need to like. I can use it for my advantage.
No, it's the wit too. It's like, you know, you're not just like, you don't roll over.
No, it turns out a lot of doming is just like improv. It's just like coming up with
straight up
falls off the dome. And I realized I can just like say all the stuff that I wanted to say to my high school bullies. And that's like, listen, you little asshole, you're pathetic and uncreative, and you're a burden on your family. You know, all that stuff.
You're a burden to your family.
I might get a little.
And you're balding.
Yeah, you're balding. Yeah, that really gets them. That really gets them. Listen, no one wants your hairy ass. That's why you have to come to a fucking whore. That's why you need a whore. That's why you need to pay for sex, you dumbass. No, yeah, I love it.
They're like, yes, I do. Yes, I do.
No, it's great. It's like, it's amazing when you find out that you have the power to talk someone into coming. Because that's that's incredible.
Oh my God. I love doing sex work. I mean, a lot of it was incredibly traumatizing, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, not those moments. But there is like, I don't know, sometimes you get as I talk to my sex worker friends who like, I mean, it's funny. A lot of them have like a strong ideology towards it. They do see it as this healing thing. And
I used to too, but I think like our society is like a far away from healing enough to accommodate that. Like, I think we're still, you know, like a lot of how I felt as a sex worker was McDonald's. Like, it's just, I am McDonald's. I'd hear them fucking. I was hamburger. They'd be talking about me on the phone. They'd be like, yeah, she's brown, but she's light skinned. You know?
Oh God. Oh no.
It was upsetting.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, she's got big tits, but she's skinny.
Oh my God. Ain't that the way? Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of people that react to me that she's like clocky, but she's hot. She sort of still looks like a boy, but
you won't mind it. No,
honestly, I'm at like the worst. Like I'm at the the point of trans that gets the most people angry at me, because it's like I'm still a little boyish looking, but I'm undeniably like hot. So it's like
there you go.
It's like if they think you're ugly, you know, they hate you. But if they're attracted to you, they really hate you because it's like, oh, I'm gay. Oh, no, I'm gay. I can't be fantasizing about penis. I'm gay. No, honey, it's attached to a girl. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You're still
it's just a big pussy. It's just pussy. It's like a flower.
It's like a flower.
I remember like when we were younger, like one of my friends that was like early transitioning, would feel safer wearing a bandeau top and heels everywhere, because she was like, it's safer if I'm sexualized than if I'm like even a bit clocky. And I was like, bitch, everyone's staring at us. Like, we're trying to take you out for a hike in nature. Oh my God. Why are you wearing heels? And she just like, you know, you can say shit to, like, of course, whatever you feel good in, but it was so funny.
How early was this? Because you get a lot of weird brainworms in the first year, and you slowly realize,
it was like within the first 3 years.
Oh, okay.
She also like had a bad experience in a waxing salon that was like all white people, because she thought they would be better about it. And she called ahead. She's like, are y'all trans friendly? We were like, yes. And she shows up, and the bitch is like, no one told me this would be a manzillion. No one told me it's going to be a manzillion. Like, it was just awful. And then she had to call them and be like, I'm going to explain some things to you. Yeah. And they were like, free money to come to a session. She's like, I'm not coming fucking back there. Fuck you. But yeah, it's like really insane stuff to watch her navigate. I learned to wax because I was like, I'm not letting you go back there. Like, I'll wax your thighs. I don't give a shit. Let's do it.
Oh, that's very sweet.
But
that's
it's also nice. Like, it's so insane the way that the shit y'all go through.
It's I mean, I'm coming from the perspective of like a privileged white lady. So anytime I say, it's not so bad, it's like, I got that. You know?
If it helps me earn any clout with you and your followers, every time I make a Tinder account, they ask me if I'm a man or a woman. So they think I have a dick. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. One of us. But yeah, no, it's
I don't. I wish I did. But my whole thing is like, do you want me to? Like, is that what it takes for you to be attracted to me? Because I can make something happen. Like, I don't know. I'm game. I'll play.
Yeah, strap it on, baby. I mean, that's what the thing is. Like, they do have, they have that now, which is the penis preserving vaginoplasty.
Oh, say more.
You can get both if you want.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know. That's the other thing. I'm so afraid of any type of surgery, and like there's a lot of trans culture, which of course admirably, and I don't denigrate this. I think it's like a beautiful part of trans culture.
No, it's like war. I get it. I get why they do it, but I also get why they don't.
Yeah, well, I'm just scared of going under the knife. Like, what happens if I get Kanye mommed? You know what happens, and then
yeah,
and then one of my followers becomes a Nazi because I died under the knife. And you
don't want that.
No, I'm kidding. Obviously, I'm joking. What were we talking about? Noise music?
I have no idea.
I think it all goes together, but it's also nice because it's nice to see you, because like for a while, and whenever I saw a noise show, it was like a very dude genre. It was a very because I think there is like I think because it skewed towards the idea that this is like aggressive, and this is, I mean, it is aggressive, but it's like,
listen, anyone feminized has a lot of aggression to fucking work out. Like, absolutely. I haven't seen anything other. But also, even in the more traditionally, like in the ambient stuff, I was like, a lot of what, I don't even know how to begin to talk about this. Like, a lot of what femininity is about is to be witness to violence,
Yeah.
But yeah, it's alienating as fuck. It's lonely, and like the guys that hit on me, it offends me. The guys that don't hit on me offends me. Like,
yeah. Oh my God, you can't win.
It's a room full of dudes, and I'm a little tiny brown girl. Like, it's weird. It's fucking weird. But I don't know. I think we've done a good job of discussing why it means something to me. But it's also like, there is something exciting about like forging fucking paths. Like, if it always, like, I used to think about this even when I was doing poetry, because I'd be in a room full of like more academic poets or more seasoned poets, and I'd be like, there's no bitch like me here. And if I can like make it easier for the fobs and make it easier for you know, like bitches like me that's just like stepping out into the world, like I don't know. It's exciting.
It was okay to be weird. It was okay.
It's okay to be fob.
It's okay to be fob. Don't worry about it. Well, I do see, I mean, all of this does relate to noise music, because all of this, you know, exploring yourself, especially exploring your romantic or sexual side, is fraught with those pain intimacy. And that always... And if anything, that's what noise music is in a lot of ways.
Hell yeah.
Intimacy.
I mean, if anyone who is actually interested in the noise side of it all, who has stuck through this with our tangents, which I'm getting drunker and drunker.
Yeah, me too.
My name is xodkaar, which means self-automated, but it also means pen. It also means like the thing that you write in ink that cannot be erased. And I was so excited to like coin myself as that. Like, it was, you know, and the X and the however you pronounce it, like it's sexy to me, but it also like, it stuck with me through different kinds of projects and through not necessarily working with the machine or like as a DJ even, or as an ambient DJ, like, and I'm excited. I don't know. People seem to fuck with whatever I'm doing, and I'm letting them fuck with it. Like, I hope I can keep them on their feet. I hope I can keep it exciting. But yeah, being in conversation with machines, and then Hysteria is a whole other project I like to joke it's me and my friend Elise as a cicada. It's like a Jewish girl and a Muslim girl walk into a bar and yell at everyone.
Yeah.
And it's much more literal than my noise stuff, but it's me sort of hashing out political intensities, and just, we have a track out called Glory. Please go listen to it. I beg of you. It's on our Bandcamp.
It used to be like, I want to get back to the Crusades, because that used to be Jews.
That is exactly what I'm about.
To murder Christians, and it was the best.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Crusades. What happened with Jews and Muslims? We used to be cool. We used to kill Christians together.
We're the ones that know how to use soap.
Yeah. No, Christians are fine. Some of them.
It's the doomsday evangelicals I worry about. I'm less worried about Zios than them.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is going on there?
They want it. People really want the apocalypse to happen. People.
Yeah. That's. I'm like, it is. You don't need to push for it. Look around you. I
mean, it's like that. Sometimes you feel as if you're thenotic, or that you have like a death urge, like a classic death urge or whatever. But then you're confronted. Something
not a lot of people know about me is I read a lot of Lacan. Ooh. It's the only way I can make sense of my death drive. I read a lot of Spinoza and Lacan.
Oh, yeah.
Just to keep them at edge with each other.
Yeah, well, Spinoza's sort of positive and Lacan's sort of negative.
Yeah, Spinoza's like, don't kill yourself, babe, you got it.
And Lacan's like,
you love God, don't you?
Maybe I'm like, I do
yourself. Love God. Yeah. And Lacan's like, get fucked till you die. Well, no, not really. He's confident.
Yourself to death. Or whatever the French version of that. Bazet. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that like yeah, it's funny because I think I'm like so like because I'm just I'm regular suicidal. You know how everyone's
just like an average, totally.
Just like a low. But you get to like you see an evangelical Christian, and they're not only suicidal, but the entire world got to go with them too. They're like macro suicidal.
Yeah, they're like we're taking everyone with us.
Yeah, it's like very it's almost beautiful in a way.
In a Shia way, it is.
Explain yourself. I want to justify that.
Well, Shias are the Catholics of the Muslim world.
Oh, damn.
So we self-flagellate. We love it. We love the pain. We love to ache.
Wait, so are Sunnis the Protestants? Sunnis are like the blue, like
they're watered down.
The fluorescent lights in the.
We're making memes now.
Oh no!
Where the Sunnis are just like, oh, they stole my Nike Air Max outside the mosque, and they're British in
of course.
Of course. And then the Shias are just like pa 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 pa, like they're like. They're like Yemeni Houthi Shias fucking like murdering Israelis.
I've just really had a cursed idea of like the Muslim equivalent to the Red Scare girls getting really into Shia.
It's happening before our eyes.
Are there eating disorder Muslim women who are going Shia for that?
No, we like them chubby, but okay. What is happening is a lot of reverts, which is what you say instead of converts, because everyone's born Muslim and they go back to it. Mm-hmm. But what is entirely fascinating to me is that a lot of reverts are ginger white men.
Okay.
Like there's like statistics about this where there's a lot of. Anyway, hit me up. My Instagram is.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, there's like statistically more of them than other kinds of reverts, which is fascinating to me.
My name is Mohammed McCall, and I decided to go back. I saw there was a place for me here.
Yes,
take your pants off.
Oh my god.
I'm having so much fun. I hope this never ends.
No, this is a good podcast. I haven't gotten this drunk for a podcast. I've actually discovered drinking recently.
I love that for you. I just recently discovered smoking weed, and I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun. Are you kidding me?
It's really good. I mean, all drugs are good. No. Here's the thing. I love drugs, but I will go to the youth and say that drugs will not make you a better person. You could probably make just as good as art while sober. But
no, it's not about the drugs. It's about being in different mindsets. Like, I think it's important to make art when you're mad, when you're sad, when you're happy, etc. Like, I don't think it's necessarily about the drugs, but you should never fucking rely on them for anything.
No,
it's like it should not be your mode of existence. Like, your relationship with them should be casual, like a fuck buddy. Like, it should have nothing to do with your day-to-day,
Mm-hmm. It's because, I mean, also during college, there was like this desire to do as many drugs as possible to be subversive. And True. It's like, kids, you don't got to do that. Look, 2CX is not that so much funner than acid that you need to do 2CX. Just do acid. Just do a normal weird drug instead of.
I've actually never done acid. Never. Someone told me that it's like clocking in and out, and I was like, I'm never doing that.
Acid is great. It's my favorite drug in the world. I'll do it occasionally. If you're schizophrenic, don't do it. Or if you're prone to schizophrenia, don't do it. That's the one warning that I have towards it. But other than that.
So very on topic. My dealer's going to meet me in 5 minutes.
Nice. So we got to wrap this up.
Well, no, do we do?
Or we can have an on. Do we want an on podcast interview with the dealer? I don't think we do.
I don't think we should make him do that.
No, I think that would probably be bad for business.
I'm so sorry too. I should have timed
this. I think we've talked for a while now at this point, and I lost track of time because I am drunk.
I'm so sorry.
So we're going to end this program. May 10th, Mother's Day. It's
going to be lovely.
It's going to be lovely. Shima's going to be there. She'll be playing xodkaar. And we're going to have Mia Romantica and me with my band Anti-Spectacular. And
I'm so excited.
I'm so fucking excited at Wonderful Handlebar. Shima, do you have any plugs?
Yes, the fuck I do. Okay. Let me pull up my calendar because this is a big month for me, actually. So on the 10th, I'm playing with you, and I adore you. You made me cry once. I'm really excited for it. And then on the 16th, my friend Ethan Goblin, his Instagram name is Goblin Can Dance. He is deaf, which I am not ashamed to plug because it's incredible to see someone whose taste is as weird as his in music, and he's deaf. But he has just the weirdest fucking album coming out that really tells stories. There's like rises and falls in ways that will really take you. And lately it's hard for anything to take me like that. And I'm just really psyched. His project is called Trauma Response Unit. And he has me at the opening party on the 16th in Toronto. It'll be all in my Instagram. I'm sorry, I'm not great with. I'm just like
your
refer
Instagram
to time.
Is time is a fascist.
Time is a fascist. And then on the 21st, me and Hysteria bandmate Elise Cicada have a show where a few of our friends are coming in from fucking New York and other parts in the States, I think Maryland. And we're going to put them on, and then we're going to play, and it's going to be gnarly. It's going to be at the Jama, which is College and Dovercourt. That's the 21st, Thursday. And then on the 30th, I'm playing the drone show. That's Venus Festival in conjunction with More Noise Please. Jen, shout out Super Jen. Love you. You keep the goddamn fucking scene going. That's gonna be fucking gnarly. I'm really excited for it. I've been ideating, I've been borrowing gear to make this shit happen. No, straight up, it's gonna be like the droniest I've ever played. And it's a really exciting night. Also, on the 29th of May, my friend's band Siakal is releasing their album. And I'm on it. I'm on their little 7-inch, but also that's my boys. I love them. I love what they do. It's my boys. It's a big month. It's going to be a good month. I'm also playing Initial Shock in July, which is lovely, and a Canadian-based noise festival. And if you're into that kind of gnarly shit, fucking check them out. Taylor, what the fuck is his name? He's Piltdown Worship on fucking Instagram, but oh yeah, Primitive Isolation Tactics. Sorry, I had a fob moment. Primitive Isolation Tactics is his noise name, but yeah, he works hard. Yeah, just fucking connect with me if you're into this kind of shit. I tried to name drop the shit I'm into when we were talking about it, but also literally never worry about message me, ask me about stuff. I'm into it. I love talking to people.
Reach out, it's social. It's actually
absolutely
not for parasocial purposes, but for
just to actually connect.
Use this as a vehicle to meet up in real life and to.
It's also so exciting to reconnect with you. I fuck with you heavy.
Oh yeah. Well, actually transitioning. It turns out the reason why I just didn't want to see people is because I was feeling very bad about
trying
myself.
To figure out how to relate to
and then it turns out once you do the thing, it becomes a lot easier.
You've done the thing beautifully, and I'm really excited to just see more of you out.
Hell yeah. I'm excited to see you. May 10th, everyone come out. Handlebar.
May 10th.
You dumbass.
I'm gonna cry about my mom. I might call her.
All right, everyone. Have a beautiful day. That's House of Decline, the podcast. Bye.
House of Decline is brought to you by members of our $10 Patreon tier. These include Fiat Lux, Jody Shen, Daniel Stern, Stephen Pikelny, Miles Forrester, Big Fan of Noise, TC, Karibo Shu, Garf Dude, Lisley Adams, LJ Amber, Jordan Rabe, Lily Livingston, Niraj Kumar, Grant Williams, Trungles, Peter Ramin, Janelle, Grace Underfiero, Cham Champenstein, Michael Shelton, Junie V, Claire Brown, Vivi Ingram, Bird, Colin McLeod, Gavin G. Wiz, OnlyFans, Extra Leopards, Nick Cortese, Katie Lacey, Jack Steiner, Tessa, Teresa Boxslayer, and of course, Kate. Thank you so much for your contributions. I will be seeing you all through psychic visions, terrifying psychic visions.